I want to know how you describe this loss, and you can take that to mean what you want, whether it's basketball, as a friend, as a father, and what you saw him with his family. But the loss is what?
It's just tough to put into words. I mean, you see everybody trying to find ourselves and gather ourselves. Like for me, he was not only a mentor, but a brother, a teammate, but somebody I looked up to. Kobe was one of the first guys that reached out to me when I got drafted back in 2002. Worked out with him in the summertime in LA and worked on my game, and he was unbelievable. He held, king of the court at LA after we got done playing some pickup at UCLA. Held king of the court for like 30 minutes, made every back. King of the court is one-on-one. There's, right. Baron Davis and Paul Pierce and myself and Corey Maggette and tons of great pros in the gym. He didn't stop making shots for like half an hour, 40 minutes. He just walked away. He was so good, he was done. And from that to winning the Olympic gold medal in 08, I told a quick story on ACC Network where he was up every morning at 7 o'clock in the morning getting a lift in, going to the gym, getting up shots, going to get breakfast, coming back for practice by himself every day, and then coming back at night to get shots up. At the first week of training camp for the Olympics in 08, he was doing it by himself. By the second week, we had the whole team there. LeBron, D. Wade, Melo, myself, and that was our regiment from the second week of training camp to get ready for the Olympics all the way until we got the gold medal and we beat Spain and China. That was the standard he wanted to lead. He wanted to make sure that we all achieved greatness. We put the work into it. And that was on the court. Off the court, you see what he was doing. He had the Mamba Academy where he's helping people get that Mamba mentality to go past what your limits are, past what you think you could do, whether that was soccer, football, pros were coming to work out with him, high school kids, elementary school kids. I seen Aaron Donald in there one day. He's like one of the best defensive players on the planet. Kobe was trying to reach everybody to push past what they thought their limits could be. And he's sorely missed. One of the best basketball minds, one of the best people. Loved his wife and kids. I feel horrible for Vanessa and his daughters. As a parent myself, I got 4 kids. I got 3 sons and a daughter right now. I can only imagine the pain that she's going through. I want us all surround her and the family and be there for them as best we can.
Yeah, the thought of an empty bed tonight in that house is crushing. So you certainly have a relationship with him, but your final year you get to play with him.
Yeah.
The difference between Kobe, the teammate, and Kobe, the opponent that you used to have to go up against.
Oh, he's a nightmare to go against. Kobe was a nightmare to go against. I mean, I'll tell you a quick story. When we was in Utah, me and Darren Williams going up against the Lakers when they had Pau Gasol and Lamar Odom and those guys, it's series tied at 2-2. Game 5 in LA. We're up by 11. We think, we get this game at halftime. We get this game 5, go back to Utah up 3-2. We got a chance to win the series and go on. Kobe has like 6 points at halftime, has 32 in the third quarter, shuts our dreams down. They win Game 6 in Utah. After the game, he tells me and D. Will, you 2 young stars are amazing, but it's not your time yet. It's my time. Mm-hmm. And that just just speaks to his greatness and his competitiveness. But yeah, Kobe.
We heard after he passed Kobe last night, LeBron said offensively he had no flaws, right? He just, whatever it was that needed to be done offensively to score points, he could do.
Yeah.
What was it that you saw in him that was special as a player?
I think just his work ethic, man. I remember hearing stories about he would see a move by somebody he would do and he would go train the whole summer that same move and come back with it. He had no weaknesses, no flaws. You want to talk about him defensively, he was first team all defense multiple times. He won scoring titles, he won championships, he won MVPs. Kobe was a complete player. He raised the level of so many guys around him. Everybody said he couldn't win a championship without Shaq. Then they made a move, got Pau Gasol and some other guys, and they won a couple back-to-back. So Kobe was one of those guys that took our game to the next level on multiple facets, challenged each one of us to be greater than what we were, and honored to call him brother.
And on this day that is just so rife with sadness, give me a Kobe story that eventually will always make you smile, that you'll enjoy telling, that will lighten everybody about this guy.
Yeah, I think what people don't know about Kobe is that he was really, really funny. He always found ways to make you laugh, even if he was going against you, if he was your teammate. I remember us being in China getting ready for the Olympic Games, and we were going to go play pool that night, just get out the hotel, take the stress away, go play some pool. And I'm winning. I'm winning. I take a phone call, step away. I come back, and next thing I know, there's a couple balls missing. I said, Kobe, what happened? And he's like, I don't know, but I'm winning now. So Kobe was one of those guys that always wanted to make you laugh, be funny with you, but he was very competitive. Not only did our basketball community, but the world is going to miss Kobe, man. It's hard to put all this stuff into words. But we love you, Kobe. We miss you, man, and we're thinking about the kids.
Well, the words you put together were eloquent, and we appreciate them. And thank you, Carlos Boozer, for joining us here on SportsCenter. 13 seasons in the league. Kobe Bryant, a contemporary and a friend. Thank you so much.
Thank you.